magic. We're magic. Magic Mondays with Coley.
Hey, energy party people. Yep, it's Monday again. You know what that means? That means I get my ass to my computer and show up as a sensitive person. Um yeah. Whew. Yeah, I think I've been, dare I say, extra sensitive. If that's possible. Fuck. Yeah. So wow, first F bomb in the first minute. Yay, Colleen. Yeah, so I'm just smudging the space for some magic. Um, I didn't have my class today, so I'm not triggered by that. There are just a lot of, what's the way to say it? Plates spinning, a lot of uncertainty in my world, in Dave's world, and together we're strong. But yeah, there's a lot of moving parts, and there's a lot of great stuff. And yeah, I guess you might say there's a lot of life happening. And part of what I see my job as is to be grateful for every bit of it. And that includes the parts where I'm in panic. Um, and boy, oh boy, what a great time. Okay. Throughout history, there's always shit going down, horrific shit going down, and injustice and blah, blah, blah. But now we see all of it. And we were not built for that. We just weren't. Yeah, we're built more to be in small groups, and yeah, and we're not meant to see everything at the same time. You know, we were listening to a podcast the other day, and I forgot how they said it, but it was like, uh, oh, they were talking about people who like shame you if you're not up on everything. And I'm just going to let the F bombs fly as if I don't always let them fly. But if I fucking paid attention to every single thing that I'm supposed to, what a crock of shit. Like, me paying attention and me siphoning off my magical energy, especially as a sensitive person, I can't be taking on all that shit. Nobody should. Nobody should. I suppose the president's supposed to, but whatever. We won't get into that. Yeah. So I do pay attention to what's happening. But I have to keep it to a minimum because if I don't take care of myself and my energy, I'm worthless. I'm worthless to any cause or anything. So if anybody's shaming you about watching the news or not, um, you could probably come up with a better, more lofty retort. But mine is, how about you go fuck yourself? That's kind of how I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling a little zesty because I really need to check myself, and I haven't done that because I've had other things to do this morning so far. But man, oh man, if I didn't have the philosophy I have about life, oof. And I think a lot of people, well, I know probably most people don't have the philosophy I do. And it's like, man, I really do believe everyone's playing their part perfectly. That's everybody, everybody for our soul's growth and expansion. And when you have tools to look at the stuff that really gets in your face, that's where the magic is. And that's what I'm offering. Anyway, so Dr. Shannon says, hi, everyone. And you know what that gets you, Shannon? It gets you, wait for it, wait for it. Keep waiting. We're almost there. Here you go. Here's your theme song. Shannon, Shannon, Shannon is here. Hey, Dr. Shannon. Hey. Okay. And the amazing Erica sounds like she's a magician. Well, she is with musical instruments because she's a brilliant I almost said magician, musician. Yeah, she says, "Hey, magic party people, what's shaking?" Me a little bit, but I just held some coffee in my colon as part of my enema series. Oh, is that TMI for you? Oh well, I care about a clean liver. So anyway, yeah, read all about it in my book. So man, Erica, who I had the privilege of hanging out with in person on Friday, which is always a treat. And Erica, I've been meaning to send you a text. It was great having you over. And just welcome to my brain. Okay, so Erica, let's play your theme song.
Erica, you're such a lovely human, and I'm oh so glad you're here today. Howdy.
Howdy. Okay, well, I wrote down a few things. Oh, and I don't think I don't know if I actually said this, but welcome, whether you're watching live or in the future. I'll probably throw this in a few times, or once, or never after this. But I did just launch my new website, and it's here somewhere. Oh, here it is. My new website for my Love and Magic Mentoring program. And that's right, it is loveandmagicmentoring.com. And if I do say so myself, and I will, I think it's beautiful and says a lot. And it's an invitation if you want to learn what I have to teach. And it really, well, it'll change your life for the rest of your life. Not to be too I don't want that to sound cocky, because it's not about that. I'm only putting it out there because, well, it's my work of my whole lifetime. But I want everyone to know that it's available. And if you really, if you want to learn this stuff, read my book, An Empath's From Sensitive to Badass, An Empath's Guide to a Magic Filled Life. And if you just read that and do the work I suggest at the end of the book, you'll change your life. If you want to really up it and have it ingrained in you over and over of how to look at things a little differently for your highest good and well-being, and then clean up the energy you find and know how to look for the energy to clean up, yeah, check out my website. And you can schedule a free discovery call. And there's no pressure. It's just basically in that call, we talk about where you are in your life and blah, 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 until we get to I make the offer and you take it or you don't. And at the very least, I believe you will feel, you will have lots of information and hopefully inspiration of what you can do to feel better as a sensitive person. Yeah. So, well, just as a little teaser, we do have a new episode of Shenanigans. I have a couple locked and loaded, and we'll get to that in a moment. But let's see. Well, we do have a sponsor this week. Oops, I was right there. Jeez. Yeah, I do not feel on top of I don't feel quite awake in my eyes. I was looking at my phone way too much already this morning, so I'm a little like bleary eyed. Okay, but today's sponsor, because I know it's important, today's sponsor is Baby on Borg. Assimilate Junior into the hive mind for your peace of mind, because maybe mama needs a break. So, Baby on Borg. Okay, and let's go ahead and play along if you desire. I call this my credo, and this is what I go to always, always, no matter what shows up. I truly believe this 100%. And try it on if you aren't there yet. The universe is in a conspiracy for our happiness. The universe always has our back. Let's add in there, the universe is a friendly place. Take Albert Einstein's suggestion. Decide that the world that you live in, the universe, the soup, the God source, energy that breathes us energy, is 100% on our side. And if it's happening to us, if something's really in your face or something you see in the world, there's something in it for you. So if it's happening to us, it's happening for us. There's an art to this. And that's what I teach, is how you actually use this and feel better, even in some pretty fucking dire feelings. What am I trying to say? I don't know why I'm doing a little analysis of this right now. But yeah, when you learn how to look at your emotional triggers as gifts and energy to be explored, life just keeps getting better and better. So if it's happening to you, it's happening for you. So what is the universe bringing to our attention for our highest growth, healing, and happiness? And that's where my work comes in. Yeah. So, and here's another one that I love. You got to love Rumi. The guest house. This being human is a guest house. Every morning, a new arrival. A joy, a depression, a meanness. Some momentary awareness comes as an unexpected visitor. Welcome and entertain them all. Even if they are a crowd of sorrows who violently sweep your house empty of its furniture, still treat each guest honorably. He may be clearing you out for some new delight. The dark thought, the shame, the malice, meet them at the door laughing and invite them in. Be grateful for whoever comes, because each guest has been sent as a guide from beyond. And yeah, I really love that one. Yay, Rumi. Do you think Rumi was hot back in the day? Just wondering. Okay. Yeah. So what else do I have written? Oh, in case you're wondering, was it just last week? God, it's only been a week. I declared war on the thrips, the uh, they're little tiny bugs. They're little skinny, like black bugs that I'm sure they love other plants, but the only place I ever see them is on occasion on our ficus trees. And you know, Fikey is my baby, my plant baby from way back in the day. Read all about it and him in my book. That's right. Yeah, so I have to say, I believe I'm winning the war on thrips by cleaning out all of their pods that I could find, which I spent a good hour on. Yeah, they really blend in, but they fold up leaves and then they just like, I don't know what the fuck happens there, but then you open up those leaves and they're just crawling with thrips. And so I still have a big jar, a mason jar of thrips. They're well, now dead, in the water that also has diatomaceous earth in it. And then I've been spraying the leaves of my ficus for the like a few coming, they come to my ficus. And even if there's like 3 on there, I spray the hell out of the tree with, that's right. I know you were wondering. So let's go into it. It's water and some dish soap and oregano essential oil. Ooh, that shit stings. And peppermint oil. And I think, yeah, there's some other like wintergreen essential oil. Anyway, good stuff. And I am winning the war on thrips. I haven't checked today, but I'm just gonna say I have won the war on thrips. And as the weather changes, as it is, God, this is so fucking boring. But as the weather's changing, I think that'll shift things too. And all the bugs that were in our house, like I'll see a couple here and there, these like weird little ant type things, and you only see like 1 or 2 at a time. And I just keep killing them, and it appears it's not an issue anymore. Oh my God. And then I didn't even know this was happening until I guess later the day that it was supposed to happen. That's right, the rapture. Yeah. I'm not sure if I was supposed to be afraid of that or excited about it or expecting to see some of my fellow citizens just gone. Is that how it goes? And, not to offend anybody, probably nobody watching this. What a tremendous crock of shit. Oh my God. Really? Really? Okay. And as I posted on Facebook, and I don't throw the word God around because it's not my preferred word, but it's all the same. But I posted something on Facebook of like, my God is 100% love and doesn't choose favorites. And like, what a weird slant to have, that you think that God, the God, that's not even something outside of us, it's what we are, like it's gonna pick like some people because they have certain beliefs, or I don't know. It just sounds so dumb and so childlike in the stupidest ways. It's like, oh, I learned this when I was 3. I'm going to take it literally. And oh, this guy on TikTok apparently said something, and I'm going to believe that, maybe base my life on it, maybe even get rid of all my stuff because I'm not going to be here anymore. Wow. Wow. And it really takes all kinds. And it's just, to me, it's just kind of part of you just got to love everybody. And we're all going through our shit. But it's also quite entertaining. Yeah, just so fucking weird. Anyway, oh, yeah. And Shannon, I believe I told you, it was because of your post on Facebook that I realized, like, I looked up, like, what was the rapture supposed to happen? I didn't even get a memo. Well, because clearly I wasn't one of the chosen ones, whoever the fuck they are. Are they hardcore Christians who don't act like Jesus at all? Are those the chosen ones? Yeah. Anyway, the rapture was supposed to happen like 10 times in my lifetime. Oh yeah, for sure. And I feel like there's maybe it's not a rapture reference, but like Ned Flanders' little boys like jumping on a trampoline, and like, because they're getting closer to God, or whatever. I'm sure if Coop was on right now, he'd probably be able to tell me. Yeah, and why am I not just bringing him on right now? Coop, I hope you're ready. It's a little early, but maybe we'll actually finish up early, because when I first started this, I thought, ooh, can I fill a half hour? And now it's like, oh my God, a half hour. That sounds lovely. Yeah, let's find out. So Coop, let's go ahead and bring you on. Here we go.
Ooh, ooh, we're catching up with Coop. We're catching up with Coop. Yeah.
Yeah. Hello.
Hey,
How are you doing?
good. For a cloudy Monday, it's like been no sun for the last 2 days.
Oh,
This
I
is
don't
great.
like
It's been
that.
good, like 79, 78, 79. It's awesome. So, it's been a very
Yeah.
mild Indian summer.
Wonder why they call it that.
I don't know. The
Well, all right.
Doors had a song, Indian Summer.
Who? The Doors?
The Doors, yeah.
Well, that says it all. Oh, well, before we get into anything, just because, well, now I see that I have sound effects. Like, oh, why am I not using those? But anyway, let's go ahead and watch Shannon's shenanigans for this week. As soon as I can find it. All right. Okay. Oh, she did a super cute one for Halloween. So I'm going to try to wait until closer to Halloween, but it might just be next week because it's super cute. But anyway, let's check in with Tank the Tortoise. And I'm just going to tell you right now, Shannon, I have no idea why the first screen that comes up for this little video has nothing to do with your neighborhood tortoise. But I'm all for it because I love that they're engaged. So that being said, here we go.
This is Tank the tortoise, who escaped from his home very close to the Gulfport Senior Center. Luckily, the community came together to guide him to a safe enclosure until his owners could come and pick him up. We just love our community pets and are super grateful that we're able to help each other out. Thanks for watching Shannon Against. Love you, Tank the Tortoise.
Oh my gosh, so cute. Okay, and thank you, Shannon. I appreciate your upbeat reporting. And I think I told you this in a text message, Shannon, but I'll tell everybody. I'm so glad, Shannon, that you have found your purpose in life now, that you're creating some shenanigans for Magic Mondays. So congratulations. Yeah, I know becoming a doctor wasn't enough for you, and this is what's finally the icing on the cake.
I was half expecting. It's funny because she lives in Florida. I was just watching on YouTube, like only in Florida, like videos, fails, dash cam videos, that kind of
Mhm.
number of people that like just traffic grinds to a halt because there's an alligator, walking across the street. There's an alligator walking down the sidewalk of some whatever town it is, and people have to, it's not the same thing as a tortoise, so it's a little bit more. So yeah, I was expecting who knows what was going to show up. So yeah, tortoise. He looked like he was going pretty fast there, actually. I thought for a tortoise.
And the way they're I don't know what to call them, paws, hands, they're not hands, but
Yeah.
their front limbs, like they just don't seem like they were designed properly. I don't understand it
Well,
unless they're mostly for swimming.
for sand. I mean, they usually don't walk around on
Uh,
concrete a whole lot. I'm imagining, right? They weren't.
Probably not. Probably
Yeah,
not throughout their evolution was there a lot of concrete. That's
sand.
a good point.
You're pretty good for
Yeah,
sand.
yeah.
Yeah, I hope
And
he didn't
Shannon,
like hurt himself. Walking on
yeah,
concrete.
and was that like an actual police officer or like more of
It
like a
looks like one.
guard but he looked pretty decked out in this whoever he was. How
Looked pretty
lovely.
official. Yeah.
Lovely. And Shannon says, "It's just shenanigans." Okay.
Begins.
Anyway, so anything interesting happening in your world other than the cloudy day?
No,
Is your
no.
flea situation under control?
Oh yeah, yeah. No, no fleas.
Oh, good.
Yeah, no,
That's great.
yeah. No, it's just that I got my. It's called Adams. Is the name of the spray that I got. Adams flea and tick spray. I put it down
Wow.
twice, and that was it.
I wonder how much they paid somebody to create the name of their business. It's
Yeah, I
pretty
wonder,
good.
or was there some family named Adams originally that sold to a big company, or did the big company just make up like Bartles and James? There were never two guys. There was never a guy named Bartles and a guy named James. It was a total like fabrication. It wasn't.
Unlike the bar you were going to start with Froggy, Coop and Froggies, right?
Yes.
Right.
That,
And
yeah.
Shannon says, yes, we
Sure.
called the non-emergency police to escort the tortoise. Yeah. So should we just do some energy work? I feel like,
Yeah.
do I have something else to show here?
The official has to say, and we can be on our way.
Yeah. Like I'm not feeling very chatty and yeah. Okay. Oh, well, I was going to say our neighbors of the whole time we've lived here, so almost a decade, our neighbors moved out and moved across the
Oh,
country.
wow.
And oh man, those people have been working their asses off clearing out their house they've lived in with kids for
Yeah.
16 years. And like I've often told them, I don't know how you're even still standing. And they're like, we're too old for this. And they're like, not even 50 yet. It's like, ooh. Anyway, and
Because I
so
would like
the
to move
day,
if I would want to move. I mean, I like the idea of moving. If someone could just do it for, if I could just walk out and walk in my new house, that'd be great. But it's all the
yeah.
other stuff in between that I don't think I just don't think it's possible.
Yeah. So as I've been mentioning, Dave and I have been talking about deciding things we're going to get rid of before we make our next move. Yeah, because I love the idea of paring down, like being more and more ruthless and paring down, like what do we really need? Um, yeah. So there, man, I feel like I could fall asleep right this second, which is a great feeling. I'm gonna play another theme song. I know she pops in here and there when she can, so let's just give her a theme song in case she shows up. Oh, we'll also play Blanca's, and I have some news from Blanca, which is so cute.
Gabri J, Gabri K, Gabrielle is here today. Welcome.
Oh my God, I'm going to be hired for Broadway. And the ever popular Blanca.
Blanca. Oh, Blanca. Thank you for showing up today. Yay!
Yay! Yeah, Blanca sent me a text the other day, and she just got a new part-time job of being a soccer referee for toddlers.
Oh, wow. That'd be so fun, I think.
Oh my God. And I told her the cuteness overload factor. Oh my God. And so the day after she did her first refereeing, she said that she got schooled more than teaching, like more than reffing. She got schooled by the toddlers, and she
Oh,
said it
yeah?
was adorable.
I
Adorable.
bet.
It's like,
I
wow,
bet.
toddlers playing soccer. Cute. Anyway, so yay, Blanca. Yeah. So I wish I could. Well, I'm just gonna play some sound effects because I can, because I forget how good or bad they are. So let's just pretend I said something really funny. Oh yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. I'm just wondering, is it going to end on its own?
Doesn't sound like it.
Because it's not on a loop.
Each one's
All
a little
right.
bit different.
Yeah. So heartbeat fast. Heartbeat fast sounds awful right now. Like Long Duck Dong. Every time Long Duck Dong was in 16
I
Candles.
just watched that
Dong.
and that's a year ago.
I love that movie.
It holds up pretty well.
Yeah, and as I've said a gazillion times, Molly Ringwald in that movie, it's one of those. So back in high school, I was told a lot that I looked like Molly Ringwald, but not Breakfast Club Molly Ringwald, like 16 Candles Molly Ringwald. So some might say not her sexiest time, whatever, I got by. Anyway, and in certain angles in that movie, it's eerie. Like it looks like well, anyway, and then of course, basically sort of meeting her, I did not say, "No more Yankee my wanky. The donger needs food." You don't spell it, son. You eat it. That's a quote. If you haven't seen 16 Candles, well, I look like a crazy person, which I might look like a crazy person anyway. Yeah, if that's what you're thinking. Boo. Yeah. Or this is weird. Wow. All right. I know this is super good stuff. Oh good, I had to do it again. Okay. Fuck this noise. We're gonna go ahead and do some magic. Yeah. So if you're playing along, great. If you're not playing along, that's cool too. We'll see what I'm capable of, if I'm even capable of anything right now. Let's find out. Yeah, because you would think just because I have these skills, it's like on tap. Oh, don't get me started on tap, Spinal Tap. But anyway, I'm not going to digress. But there are times where it's just like, I just don't have it in me, even though I'm sitting on my ass. Sometimes I just don't have it in me. This might be one of those times. Let's find out. So let's go ahead and do a quick grounding. I'm going to go for my heart chakra. You pick whatever chakra you want, or none at all. You can play or not. So if you'd like, close your eyes and let's picture. I'm going to do it backwards. I'm going to do it the opposite of how I usually do it. So we're going to start with opening up our crown chakras and allowing the cosmic energy to swirl through our energy fields, dipping down into Gaia, bringing up some of her energy so we can create an interface between heaven and earth through us. And then from there, we're gonna think about whatever chakra we're expanding. I'm planning on expanding my heart chakra, which the color is green. So I'm just watching my heart chakra energy expanding out, past my body, past my house, past my town, country, continent, blah, blah, blah. You get the idea. And sharing our energy with everyone because we're all one. Okay, so let's put, well, first of all, before I put out any shout outs to any dead stuck souls, so my name is Colleen. Yes, it's safe and appropriate to do a little magic for the group today. Yes, and by a little, I mean probably a little. So that being said, let's put out a shout out to any stuck souls, dead people who have not moved on to the light. They're stuck here energetically for some reason. Yeah, putting out a shout out for anybody who'd like an exit strategy to the light. So that being said, do I have any takers? I do. Okay. Would Jesus be the best escort? Yep. Jesus, are you ready? Yep. Okay. Say goodbye to your little friends. Yeah. And a lot of energy is like that. You need to acknowledge it and give it a way out, or a way to resolve. So, blah, blah, blah. So, have we successfully released any and all dead people that were ready to the light? Yep. Okay. So, it's safe and appropriate to do some energy work for the group today, watching live or in the future. Yep. This is on my master menu. Yep. This is in column A. Yes. In an odd numbered row. Yes. In row 1. Yes. In row 3. No. Okay. So, that takes me to the ever popular negative portal that needs to be sealed up. And a negative portal in my world, at the very least, means some kind of energetic leak to something that you don't want or something that is not serving you. And ultimately, more of a distraction away from our own magic. So, this is a dimensional spiral portal. No. This is what I playfully call a seal 'em up. Yep. Okay. All right. This is in column A, column B, column C. Yes. In an odd numbered row. Yes. In row 1. No. 3, 5. Okay. Our winner is a time negative portal. Oh my God. That's one of the biggest things that fucks with me is my relationship with time. And when I feel pressured with time, or I get way too much, I give way too much focus to time, like future time. Anyway, so yay on this portal showing up. So it's safe and appropriate from the light to go ahead and seal up this time negative portal for whoever needs it, watching live and in the future. Yep. Are we ready? We are. Here we go. Okay. Have we successfully sealed up this time negative portal for whoever needed it? Yep. Okay. So is there something else to do for the group? Yep. This is on my master menu. Yes. This is in column A. Yes. In an odd numbered row. Yes. In row 1, 3, 5, 7, 7. Yeah. Okay. Super timid. Okay, so that's taking us to a vow or an agreement or an oath or a contract, something along those lines. Okay, this is a personal vow. Yes. Okay, this is on my chart. Yes. This is in column A. Yes. In an odd numbered row. No. Okay, in row 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah. Okay, let's see who our winner is. A vow of self destruction. Okay, so it's safe and appropriate to clear this vow of self destruction for whoever needs it, whoever's ready for it, watching live and in the future. Yep. Are we ready? Yeah. Okay, give me a moment. All right. Have we successfully cleared this vow of self destruction for whoever needs it, watching live and in the future? Yep. Okay. So, anything else to do for the group today? Oh man, just goes to show I can't make it say what I wanted to say because I wanted it to say, we're fucking done here. Although
Yeah.
my Andy doesn't swear like I do. But anyway, as far as I know. Okay, but that's a yes. So this is something on my master menu. This is in column A. Yep, popular column. This is in an odd numbered row. No, this is in row 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, I guess it wouldn't be Magic Mondays if we didn't come up with a frozen or atrophied emotion. So this is a frozen negative emotion for the group. No, this is an atrophied positive emotion. Yeah. Okay, this is on my chart. Yep, this is in column A. Yep, in an odd numbered row. Yes. In row 1, no. 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 9, 11. Okay. All right. So, atrophied energy of love. And you might be thinking, I don't have that. Well, do you have complete self love? Do you have love of every player on the planet? Ugh. That's a tough one, but really part of what I've realized, and I tried to explain doing a lot of ugly crying a few weeks ago, was I truly believe everybody really is playing their part perfectly for each of us, for our soul's growth. And yeah, but the human part of me, the less evolved, less aware human, well, doesn't always feel grateful for it. So it's a real practice for me to be grateful for all of it. And always looking for the magic and the things to clean up for me personally. And if everyone cleaned up their own shit, the world would be very different. Anyway, okay, so atrophied energy of love. So this atrophied energy of love for the group watching live or in the future is ready to be de-atrophied. Yeah, with a bypass circuitry, care of Gaia. Yep. Okay. I see these as pattern disruptors, these bypass circuitries. So Gaia is going to disrupt the pattern of this atrophied energy of love for us, whoever needs it. So this bypass circuitries in column A, yes. In an odd numbered row, yes. In row 1, yes. In row 3, no. Oh, thank God. I didn't want it to go a different direction. So row 1, great. Thank you. Social tolerance and the law of forgiveness. And every time that one shows up, that's the first one that ever came up when the system came through for me, however many years ago that was. What, early pandemic when George Floyd was murdered. Anyway, yeah. So Gaia, are you ready to facilitate the revelation of this bypass circuitry? Wow. Let's start over. Gaia, are you ready to facilitate the revelation of this bypass circuitry, thereby disrupting the pattern of this atrophied energy of love for those of us who need it, watching live and in the future? Yep. This is safe and appropriate and from the light. Yep. Are we ready? We are. Okay. Say goodbye to your energy. Oh my God. I'm going to poof myself right now and just let Gaia do her business. Here we go. Okay. So Gaia, have you successfully facilitated the revelation of this bypass circuitry, thereby disrupting the pattern of this atrophied energy of love for those of us who need it? Yep. Thank you, Gaia. Oh, and by the way, I got some resolution with my radio gig that last week. It was like she was ghosting me. And it was like, I will not be ignored, Dan. Yeah. And if you don't know what that means, you probably think I'm crazy again. And that is from the movie Fatal Attraction, which Sadie has told me when she's like doing housework or something and she just needs some like comfort food, like, in the background. That's one of her comfort foods. Nurse Jackie is one of them too, which is funny. Anyway, yeah, interesting. Excuse me. And what was I saying? Fuck. Oh my God, I don't even know what I was just saying. Okay, it's time for us to be done here. So, yeah. But I did resolve the thing. She said that there was something big going on and she didn't see my email, blah, blah, blah. She sees that yeah, she doesn't owe me money back. I think we're square. We're done. So one less thing. But man, that was kind of in my face, feeling ghosted in a few ways. And I wasn't being ghosted by anybody, but man, like it really brought up a lot of shit in me and made me really angry. Anyway, it's all stuff to clean up if you know what you're looking for. Ugh. Anyway, there's no shortage of shit to clean up. Okay, so is that a good place to stop with the energy work? Yeah, we're going to stop there. Any closing words, Coop?
Be grateful. Sometimes it's
Yeah.
sometimes it's hard, but yeah, be grateful for.
Woo! Yeah, it's
Try to find one thing.
yeah, and I really am working on being grateful for all of it, not just the good stuff.
Yeah.
And that's what the practice really is. It's
Yeah.
not just being grateful for the good stuff. It's grateful for all of this life thing that we have the privilege of experiencing. And yeah. Anyway, well, thanks for showing up. Yeah, if I can be of any service to you, let me just put these up. So first of all, you can check out my new website, loveandmagicmentoring.com.
Oh, cool.
And if you need some energy work, love, energy healing with Colleen.com. I would love to hear from you either way. Yeah. And okay, I'm going to poof myself again. And if you don't know what that means, you probably think I'm crazy again. And to that, I say what my deceased ex-friend from way back in the day, when he thought somebody accused him of almost killing him or running him over with his boat. When it was, whatever, who cares? My friend Richard's response was, "Oh." And that's my response a lot. So if I'm ever texting with you and I just say, "Oh," that means kind of like, who cares, in a fucked up way. Okay, wow. Why the fuck am I still talking? Thank you for being here. I love you. Tell me if I can be of any assistance. Hope to see you next week. Oh yeah, I'm back in class next week. So I may or may not. I'm starting to retake the class from this month, and we'll see how it goes this time. Keep on trucking and remember to find the beauty in life. Whew. Yeah. Anyway, I love you. Bye. Bye.
You are magic, magic.